Good morning, everyone. Hope you are doing well. God morgen, alle sammen. Jeg håper dere har det bra. I dag skal jeg snakke om noen norske preposisjoner. Today I'm going to talk about some Norwegian prepositions. So I'm going to talk about here, we see. I, på, til, hos. And this PDF you can find on grammatikk.com. So grammatikk.com. So this is where you can find this, but it's very useful. I don't want my screen going dark there. So for example, if you're talking about people, personer, so generelt om personer, generally about people, so you can use like, you can talk about legen, the doctor, tannlegen, the dentist, frisøren, the hairdresser. So then if you're there at these places, you would use hos. So you could say jeg er hos. Jeg er, exactly, example, jeg er hos tannlegen. Jeg er hos legen. Jeg er hos frisøren. I'm at the dentist, I'm at the doctor, I'm at the hairdresser. So that's where you are, okay? But if you're going to go there, jeg går, jeg drar, and you're going to go to that place, then you use til. So let's say I'm going to go to the doctor. Jeg drar til, jeg går til legen. I go to the doctor. Jeg går, jeg drar til tannlegen. I go to the dentist. Jeg går, jeg drar til frisøren. I go to the hairdresser. Okay. So then also geographical places, geografiske steder. For example, byer, land og kontinenter. Cities, countries, and continents. If you are in that continent or in that city or in that country, you would use I. So, jeg er I Amerika. I am in America. So you would use I. Okay? But let's say that you're going to go to the country and using jeg går, jeg drar til USA. Okay, so now I'm going to the United States. I'm not in the country, but I'm going to. Then I use til. The same thing. So you use for cities and countries and continents. You're going to use I for the preposition when you're there. Okay. But if you have small places and small areas, you would use på if you're there. But you would still use til if you're going to go there. And city, like bydeler would be different parts of the city. Then you would also use på if you're there. And then if you're going to go there, you still use til. And if you're talking about roads, gater og veier. Gater og veier means the same thing. It means street, roads. And you're there already, you would use I. But again, til if you're going to go there. So jeg er I en gate. Jeg skal gå til en vei. Okay. And then we have øyer, islands. So if you're on an island, you would use på. Jeg er på en øy. I'm on an island. But if you're going to go to that island, of course you would use til. Jeg går til en øy. Eller jeg drar til en øy. Or if you're on a mountain, you would use fjell. Fjell is mountain. And you would use, if you're on that mountain, you would use på. Jeg er på fjellet. I am on the mountain, or I'm in the mountain. But if you're going to go there, then you would actually use, på as well. So you use på for being there, and also på for going there. Jeg drar på fjellet. And the same thing we see happen here, where you have hav, sjøer, ocean. You are at the ocean. Jeg er på sjøen, jeg er på havet. Og jeg drar på havet. Jeg drar på sjøen. So here we have på for both for the mountains and the ocean for both times. Okay, so that's you know. So here we're just going to look at some more here, a lot of things here with the prepositions. But here, if you have rom, institutioner, aktiviteter, rooms, institutions, activities, you would use på with apotek, which is the pharmacy. So you'd use på if you're there, and på if you're going to go there. The same thing, bade, the bathroom, you would use på if you're there, and på if you're going to go to the bathroom. So it's the same. For banken, you would actually use I for both places, for being there and also for going there. Jeg I banken, jeg skal I banken. And the same thing with barnehagen, which is daycare. And you would use I for both of those as well, for being there and going to that place. So jeg I barnehagen, jeg skal I barnehagen. Biblioteket is library, and there you would use actually på for being there and på for going there. So jeg på biblioteket, jeg skal på biblioteket. And you have butikken, the store. Now here you can actually choose if you want to use I eller på, or på in both places here when you're there or you're actually going there. So you can use both I eller på, I or på. And the same thing with do, toalette, which is bathroom. There you use på for both places. Jeg på doen, jeg på toalettet, jeg drar på toalettet, jeg drar på doen. And fabrikken, the factory, you would also use på in both places. So jeg på fabrikken, jeg går på fabrikken. We have huset. And there, if you're in the house, you would say jeg I huset, right? But if you're going to go into the house, you would use inn I. Jeg går inn I huset. So I'm going into the house. Hybelen, it's a one-bedroom, well, it's a studio apartment, the studio apartment, hybelen. There you'd use på for being there and på for going there. Jobben, arbeide. So that as well, with that one, work, the work, you would use på for both places. På jobben, jeg på jobben, jeg går på jobben. And then cafe, you would use på for both places there as well. And then we have cantina, which is the place where you eat food. And there you can choose I eller på for both places. We have kino, cinema, and there you would use I for both places, for being there and for going there. Kirka, which is the church, and there you would use I for both places. Jeg I kirka, jeg går I kirka. And kjelleren is the basement, and you would use I for both of those places. Jeg I kjelleren, I am in the basement, versus jeg går I kjelleren, I go to the basement. Here we have kjøkkenet, the kitchen, and there you would use på for both the places, for being there and going there. Jeg på kjøkkenet, jeg går på kjøkkenet. And then we have kontoret, the office, and there as well you would use på and på. Jeg på kontoret, jeg går på kontoret. Okay, very good. And then the next one, kurs. Kurs can be like a training that you're going to, not exercise, but you're going to learn new skill. Okay, so there as well you would use på and på. Jeg på kurs, jeg går på kurs. Leiligheten, the apartment, you would use I. Jeg I leiligheten, I am in the apartment. But here, if you're going to go into the apartment, you use jeg går inn I leiligheten. And then we have loftet, which is the attic. And there you would use på both times. Jeg på loftet, I am in the attic. Or jeg går på loftet, I go to the attic. We have museum, the museum, And there you would use på and på. Jeg er på museum. I am at the museum. Jeg går på museum. I'm going to the museum. And then we have politiet, the police. There would use hos if you're there, but til if you're going there. So jeg er hos politiet. I'm at the police station. Jeg går til politiet. I go to the police station. And then restaurant. There you would use på for both places. Jeg er på restaurant. I am at a restaurant. I am at the restaurant, or I'm at a restaurant. Jeg går på restaurant. I go to a restaurant. Okay, I think that's where I will leave it for today, and then I can do the second part later. Okay, ha det bra. Bye.